Hello friends, Namaste. Today we talk about Sripada Srivallabha Charithamrutham. The book has given a lot of stories about Sripada Srivallabha, how Sankarabhattu started his journey and reached the Kurupuram and his experiences throughout the book. I have got an instruction or an insight or intuitive message from Baba or whatever from various gurus that read this book again with all my meditative experiences and understand the inner meaning of this Sripada Srivallabha Charithamrutham. So while I'm doing that, I have got some insights which are unseen or it's kind of a reading in between the lines, right? So what actually Datta Prabhu tried to express or try to teach us through this book, that we will see. So if you want to read that, you just go and listen Devi Anagha, the chapter by chapter. The audios are there, so you can read and then you can listen to this so that you may able to grasp what exactly I'm trying to mention here. So first, if you take in the Sripada Srivallabha, the first invocation itself, the Sankarabhattu says that I know nothing. I know nothing because only the God or the Datta Prabhu is coming and writing this book, right? So that's what he's doing. So I know nothing. The word itself indicates the ego dissolution, right? So here he is saying that I am ignorant. I don't know. I don't know anything. Only I'm an instrument, and God is writing. So that is what he is trying to say. This is the divine story, and he is writing himself through the surrender mind of himself. So we are the instruments. That is what he is trying to say here. And then the profound the knowledge or profound insight that I got is here. If you see, the Sankarabhattu goes to Udupi, where he worships the Lord Krishna, and there he got a sign that he needs to go to the Kanyakumari and take a dip in Triveni Sangamam, and from there he needs to go to the Kurupuram. So Udupi to Kanyakumari to Kurupuram. We will see what signifies that. Udupi usually, it is not the physical places. The moment they say that we are going to the Udupi, take darshan, go to the Triveni Sangamam and take a dip over there, that is not actually giving us any good. We say that, oh, if you go, the punyam will come. So it's not that. Actually, we need to understand what he is trying to explain to us through this. Okay, these are not the physical places. Udupi means it's a Krishna darshan. Krishna darshan is, we all started our spiritual journey through Bhakti Marga, right? So we worship God, we go and worship the idols, we go and do some kind of a puja, some kind of a japa. So that's how our journey starts. So the Bhakti Marga awakens a devotion in us. So that is what Udupi and Krishna stands for. So we started all our journeys through that. Then we go to the Kanyakumari and take a dip at the Triveni Sangamam. Here Triveni Sangamam means three oceans coming together. But here what is meant by the Datta Prabhu is have the union of your body, mind and soul. So that is the Triveni Sangamam that he is talking about. So once you merge all these three together, so once you come from there, once you merge all these then you start going to the Kurupuram. Kurupuram is an island. It is surrounded by the water. Here, Kuru means the do or an action. Puram means the city, right? So here if you compare yourself as a city, we all ourselves as a city, and then we are indulging into the doing the actions. Every day we are indulging into the action. So and also the water around us is completely the thoughts around us. So if you cross our mind, if you cross our thing, then reach that Kurupuram means that's where you are going to. We are all going to realize what is the true essence of ourselves. Realize the Saswarupam. So realize what is I, what is that thing. When devotion matures, the divine guides step by step, because when he went to the Udupi, the divine guides himself to go to the Kanyakumari and take a dip and then go to the Kurupuram. Here, when our devotion also matures, then we will be guided by that universe. When we guided by that universe, then he goes to the Triveni Sangamam, where the mind, body and soul, when we merge in the meditation, we need to merge these three together. Manasa, Vacha, Karmana. That is what in Telugu we says, right? So when all the three together, things are coming together, then we go to the next step, that is realization, a self-realization, right? We go to that Swaswarupa Darshan, the Kurupuram or whatever. So that's how the journey of Shankara Bhattu started here. That's the inner meaning that he is trying to see. And I'll also explain one more story in this. The next story he starts with, he goes to the Shankara Bhattu, goes there. On his journey, he saw, he wanted to see, on his journey he went and see, there is a one big tiger he see there. So as soon as he saws the tiger, then he says, Sripada Rajam Saranam Prapadye. When he says that, the tiger cools down. Here, the tiger represents our ego, our fear, our instinct. So whenever we are actually, because in this life when we are leading, everything is about so much fear, so much ego that, oh, that person did, I cannot take it. What is that? You cannot take it, right? So with these egos only, we are actually dwelling and we are going in the thoughts of that river and we are not reaching to our Swaswarupam. That's what he is trying to. So when he is chanting that Sripada Srivallabha, Sripada Rajam Saranam Prapadye, which means that he is awakening his higher consciousness. He is trying to awaken his higher consciousness by remembering it. When he is trying to revoke his higher consciousness, what happened? The tiger got calmed down. Means your fear, yours and mine, our fear got calmed down. And our danger, whatever you feel the danger, because the tiger is a danger and it calms down, means our dangers were transforms into the protection. So when we connected to that higher self, we will connect or we will become one with that higher self. The fear becomes the hidden form of the grace. So that is what here he says. And also in the same story, he also says that, so the sage comes to him and he says that, okay, he gives some kind of a Kriya Yoga and asks him to chant Om, and then he goes. He says, I will go and see Mahavtar Babaji and come back. This Vagreshwar Sharma, he is talking about that Vagreshwar Sharma, he doesn't understand anything. So what he does is he went and see the other caves and everybody is sitting in a tiger's skin and they are meditating. So he thought, oh, tiger skin must be great. So he thought that my name is also Vagreshwar Sharma, so must be my soul is the tiger. So let me meditate on tiger. That's what he thinks, because he didn't remember any of the Kriya Yoga, so he started meditating on the tiger. So when that Guru comes back after his Mahavtar Babaji visit and all, then everyone is there, but in this cave there is nobody, there is only tiger. So here we have to take how the man become the tiger. It's a thing is, when your thought, when you are meditating on anything, you can become that. That's the power of that meditation, right? So he started meditating on the tiger. So he became that is the profound truth. Whatever you are meditating, you will become that. Because Vagreshwar Sharma meditated on the tiger, he became that. So later, of course, he got the attained the liberation and all, because when you are doing it very dedicatedly, because whatever, it may be the wrong sadhana, but the Guru gave and he is doing it very dedicatedly, then he became that. Anything, when you are focusing on that, when you are created by that focus, you will become that. That's what here they are trying to tell. Why he gave the Om, that we will see in the next episode. Thank you.